Okay, so first of all, I just want to apologize for the video quality in the past few videos just because I don't know why it was so blurry. I don't know if there's dust down in my camera or if it was the settings or what, but I went through and cleaned my camera really good and I changed the settings, so hopefully that helps. But this evening we're back at the farmhouse and we're gonna work on finishing the plumbing in the upstairs bathroom, and hopefully we're so close, so hopefully we can get that done, and then tomorrow we can come in and work on getting the plumbing ran over to the basement, and then hopefully we can get the water heater set and get the electric ran to the water heater so that we can have hot water here, and then we're one step closer to living here. The next week we'll be working on the heating and the ductwork for the outside wood stove so that we can get some heat in here. And then as soon as we get heat in a bathroom, which we would be living here already if it wasn't for poor insulation, it's just freezing here, so we need some kind of heat. And while they're working on that, I'm honestly not sure what I'll work on, because if we're gonna be moving in here, like if we get the heat in next week and get that ran, which I don't know, it may take 2 weeks. So if we're in here by like mid-November, the only thing that I think may hold us up is ordering a heat exchanger, because we still don't know what size we need, because we have to get the unit set here so that we can get that ordered. But so that may be the only thing that holds us up. So I really don't know if I need to go ahead and start cleaning, like working on cleaning the house, because it is so nasty and dirty. But it's kind of pointless to clean it at the same time just because everybody's working here. But if we're gonna be living here, then something does need to be done, and we need to try and clean up after each job, try and keep the dust down and like vacuum, which the shop vac, I don't know what's wrong with it. It blows all the dust out the back of it. I don't know, and we changed the filter, so I don't know. But I have my vacuum and I'm pretty sure I tore it up. So I may be working on some cleaning in the next like week or so. Okay, so we just called it an evening here at the farmhouse, and we actually got so much done this evening, and it feels good to be able to get stuff done and actually be making progress now instead of, it felt like before we were just spinning our wheels and not getting anywhere. This evening we actually went to the store and bought a bunch of cleaning products so that I could clean the upstairs bathroom, which we kind of jumped the gun on that because we didn't have the right parts, so we're gonna finish it tomorrow. But tomorrow they should be done with it pretty quick because all they have to do is put the valve on the shower. Then I should be able to clean the bathroom really good. But down here in the downstairs bathroom, I went ahead and started peeling the paint because I wanted a more smooth look, and I didn't want to regret not doing it 10 years down the road whenever the paint looks like so cakey because I've put 3 layers of paint on and primer, and I don't want to regret not doing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the time to do it because, one, I'm not in a rush. So that's a huge thing now because I don't have to rush to try and get done so that they can be laying tile or doing whatever they need to do in here. The heat gun worked awesome, and I honestly could not believe it. Like, you can tell where I stopped, and I thought the trim was going to be the worst. That comes off like butter. Like, it is so easy to get off. The hardest part is probably this. And it's just the texture of the wood. It's outside wood siding, so it does have a very rough texture, so it absorbs a lot of the paint. And I'm just trying to get the main layers off, like the top 2 or 3 coats of white, and then what's left is like a beige and a gray, and that really doesn't matter just because it takes it down low enough to where it's not so cakey. Because literally, I don't know, you can tell like how much paint is being taken off by everything that's laying here. It'll just give it a nice smooth surface that I can work with. And once I'm done with the heat gun, I am going to go back over and sand it just to make sure there's like no little pieces stuck or anything like that. But I like this so much better, and I don't know, I feel more confident in not having regrets in years down the road of like, why was I so lazy and didn't scrape the paint? Because it's honestly not that bad. Like, I got all of that done, and I probably only worked for like 2 hours this evening or so. It works so good on the trim, and then it worked pretty good on the door. The door has some different paint on it, and it's like a bluish green color, and it's the very first coat, I think, and it is pretty hard to get off. There isn't much to do in here in the bathroom. There's this right here above the door, this, and I do want to replace this trim. I don't like it. Like, it's not even trim, it's like the fake wood. And then just this side of the stairs, and then this is already not painted, so I don't have to worry about doing any of that. But I'm not sure. The wood siding that we get off of that house that we're taking down, if we can, I'm going to put it on backwards, like the side that was up against the house, and that way I don't have to do any kind of sanding or heat gun or anything like that. Up here in the bathroom with all the plumbing, they got all the valves ran, and it is literally so close to being done. The thing that we found is whenever my husband got in the shower, which he's like right at 6 foot, I think he's like 6'1" or 6'2", he's actually too tall. Like, his head touches the top of the ceiling, like barely grazes it, so we can't do the shower head out the roof like right here where I was wanting to. And we can probably do it later in years whenever we redo this bathroom, but for now we are just trying to get by and have something to use as a bathroom for until we can get the downstairs bathroom redone. But tomorrow I'm gonna work on cleaning this bathroom, and I'm gonna clean it all and then make sure I sweep the floors really good. We're gonna get a filter for the shop vac. We found out what it was. There was a mouse had gotten in there and eaten the filter on the shop vacs, so that's why it was blowing dust out the back. But these floors, they are so nasty, and it's like glue on there, so I think after I get it all cleaned, I'm gonna try and use my heat gun and scrape some of this off. And we'll just have to be careful not to get water on the floor because we're just gonna leave it like this. And we plan on not using this bathroom for very long, like maybe a couple months at max. Like, hopefully we can get that downstairs bathroom started soon, but I don't know, we may need to start working on a kitchen. I don't know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there making that decision. In the bathtub is potting soil. I don't know what they were growing, and then that's just like completely collapsed. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's just like busted out. And in the toilet, my father-in-law opened the lid, and there is things that you do in a toilet in there, so it is very nasty. So we have to try and flush that out. As soon as we turn on the water, we're gonna try and flush it a bunch and see if we can get it out of there because that is nasty. It's been sick. But that's gonna be it for today's vlog. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll like and subscribe.